like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
Raspberry.
They will come for us now. All of them!
For the Alliance! For the...
Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing tonight, this Thursday evening? Hope everybody's found some time to play the new course. I've been playing it a little bit today, off and on, when I could. When I wasn't working, trying to get some of the new holes recorded live. And I got some videos to put out. Probably start putting out this evening after this, after the stream here. We're gonna do some Tour 5, and we're gonna do some friendlies towards the end. I think most of the people voted for Tour 5, but it's just Throwdown Thursday, so what would it be without a few throwdowns at least, right? So let's see what we got going on here. Who we've got in the room so far. I see Alan Rayner's in here. What's going on? What's up, Mike? How's it going? Jared A. John, what's up, John? Michael Bolton. We got Slayer and James. We got Blue Dog. Let's see, who else we got in here? David Doyle. What's up, David Doyle? Paul Flynn. And let's see, there's Brad. We got Craig Moody. San Diego Steve. Uh-oh, I see the circle spinning. That's not good. Boo. Scott F. The game. So I see the circle spinning. Hopefully that's not spinning for everybody else, and that's just spinning for me. I don't know. Is anybody else seeing the stream, or is it hopefully we'll settle down here a little bit here. What's up, Jeremiah? How's it going? The way we're going to do it today, we're not going to do a list. Yeah, Alan. What's up, Mike? Counts, and we'll play some friendlies, and it'll basically just be whoever sends me an invite. So whoever first come, first serve, and we'll play a little bit of friendlies there at the end. But the main focus here is going to be some Tour 5s. Not going to do any Tour 10 today. I have not actually got a chance to even play any Tour 10. The times I do get to play today, I've been playing Tour 5, trying to record the holes. And I've had some luck in getting the holes. It's nice that they made it so that we could play, the course solely. I don't know how long it'll stay like that, but it's nice when they do this for tournaments, especially when they're brand new holes. Sorry about that, Alan. So, without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to be playing on my low-level clubs account. So, you're not going to probably see any, over-the-top spectacular shots. But this is the way, that most people that are playing from the first tees will probably be playing the holes. And hopefully there's a few people in here that, might be able to make a little bit better of a shot than I make. But definitely you'll see kind of the, the theory and the technique behind how to play most of these holes. I ain't gonna lie, these par 3s are pretty tough, especially Billy Goat Ridge. Definitely a tough par 3 to figure out from the first tee with low level clubs. What's up, Kenneth Ivy? How's it going? What's up, Mark? So go ahead and we're gonna get started. I'll show you the bag we're gonna play with here today. We got an Extra Mile 4, Big Dog 4, Backbone 7, Thorn 2, Skewer 5, and Machete 6, and a Malibu 4. The Backbone 7 and the Malibu 4 are at the max of what I'm going to upgrade them to. The Big Dog and the Extra Mile still have 1 level to go, and the Thorn can go up to level, I'm going to get up to level 3 or level 4 on that. And we do have the Quarterback 6 here. We have the Viper 6. We did get the Sniper 1, but I don't believe we're going to be using the Sniper at all today at that level. We did get the Firefly, but we're going to stick with the Skewer for the for this go around here. So, all right, so here we go. Let's get started to start playing some Tour 5. As far as balls go, we've got Marlins, we've got some Quasars and Navigators. I'm going to try to be sparing on these balls because I do not have any gems. Marlins for this round, we'll see. So Tour 5, all brand new holes on Tour 5. What's up, Geek? How's it going? Hey, Craig. What up, Tim? Tim Olson in the house. So this first hole right here, got a 4.2 headwind. You know, most people you're going to see playing this one to the left side. The problem with that is if you are playing in the low-level rookie account, that's going to leave you it's still going to leave you a pretty long second shot. So I would definitely probably recommend considering bringing the Titan ball to this hole in the tournament. You know, if you want to have a good chance of getting to the green in 2. Otherwise, you're going to be looking at probably a third shot, you know, short iron to the green. So we're going to go full top, full right on this shot here. And we want to keep it up along the right edge of the rough. So we got a 2.9 mile-an-hour headwind, and we're going to play that one right at a 3, like basically not a ton on this level 4, but we'll make do with what we have. And there we go. We're just going to run that one up as far as we can. If you do play this hole with a little bit better of a driver with some more topspin, definitely make sure to watch out for that sand bunker to the left. Yeah, Geek, it probably is. I don't know if it's my phone or it's a connection. It could be my phone has an issue streaming and playing at the same time, but it could be connection as well. So hopefully, yeah, if you're having a lot of issues, restart the stream. That may help. So as you see for our second shot here, you know, we have a pretty tough shot ahead of us here. We do want to try to just keep it on the fairway. So 5.6, 5.7. We're going to play this one right about 2 rings, 2.5 rings, somewhere in there. And we're going to put some curl on this shot. And that one should be okay. There we go. And from right there, you know, if you're playing a low-level rookie club account, that's basically, unless you do want to try to overpower that shot, which you can possibly do. It's just kind of a narrow fairway to try to overpower that shot with a low-level big dog. If you're able to successfully do that, you can definitely get to the green in 2. Or you can do what I did and, you know, kind of play it safe somewhat and give yourself a good chance at the eagle with a short chip. What's up, Jeff? How's it going tonight? Heath Payton, how's it going? Well, we're going to try to help you out here a little bit, Heath. Hopefully, gives you some tips here and moving maybe in the right direction on how to play some of these holes if you've been having trouble. What's up, Tater Tot? How's it going tonight? What's up, Clint? Thank you all for joining me. So right here with this shot. Out of the hole. 1.7 is really not going to be too much. We're going to play that one. Play this as a mid, so we're going to play basically like almost a half a ring, 0.4, so barely anything at all. So let's see if we can get this one to drop. Hit that one perfect. And this one might be a little short. It's going to be a little short. That's okay. Maybe my opponent can sink his shot and we can go to the playoff. It's not necessarily a bad thing that we missed that, you know. There will be several occasions tonight where I do try to miss shots on purpose, like putts to force a playoff so that we can play par threes. Seeing as every hole we play out here is going to be a tournament hole, you know, it makes more sense to play, you know, for the tie so that we get more action. What's up, Michael? You know, Clint, the flyover definitely made it look a lot harder. Hard as we first thought it was going to be. Now, in the upper levels, expert and masters, some of those wins they might get definitely might make it. Low level wins, you know, pro. It's kind of hard to tell about pro. You know, Tour 10 is the second tee, but those are definitely not pro wins that you're going to see that we're seeing in Tour 10. So it's kind of tough to tell. I gave him an extra stroke. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the next hole here. See what we get. Sorry about that, Mark Sirota. Hopefully it clears up for you, Mark. Sorry about that. So for this shot right here, we're going to be taking the shot over the creek. Even with 4.6 headwind, we should be able to do it with our level 4. But if you do find yourself having to play in front of the creek, you're definitely going to have to make sure to have a decent size wood with you. So let's see, I don't know if we're going to be able to make this shot with our level 4. No, we might still be able to make it. It's going to have to be an overpower shot though. Oh gosh, that was really bad. So we're going to have to chalk this hole up to a loss. We're going to go ahead and play it through though, because I know TJ is probably trying to get his practice in as well. So we're not going to just forfeit on him. What's up, James? Appreciate it very much. $5 for the lap dank, I mean top. Oh, you funny, man. Oh, I guess I went in the water. Okay. So now we really get to see, you know, most likely on this hole, we're going to have a tailwind. It's not going to be a headwind. So we're going to be seeing a tailwind on this hole for sure. So all you really want to do on this hole is get the ball up to the edge of that second fairway. You don't want to do anything too overly crazy with topspin or anything like that. You kind of just want to roll this one right up to the edge And from there, right there, you're going to have a chance for, you know, a rough bump, and that's what we're going to do. Kenneth Ivy with the 199 says, for some balls. Thank you very much, Kenneth. Appreciate it, buddy. Hopefully this lag stops with these donations coming in. Appreciate it, guys. So you have two options here. You can go with the buff rump, or you can go straight to the green off the edge of the fringe. I'm going to show you, the way to play both of them. It must have went in the water, Clint, but that was quite okay, because then I got to take the drive with the normal wind that we're going to probably see in the tournament. So now I'm set up to actually, take a second shot that we may actually see. So if you're going to play this shot with the buff rump, that's how we're going to play it, but I'm going to quickly show you what the shot looks like off the fringe as well, if you don't quite have the top spin. Okay, from right here, you're going to do full backspin, and then you're actually going to aim that edge right there, about one block past the hole. It sounds crazy, but that's definitely what you want to do. Alright, so that, like that, 2.6 is about 1.5 rings. Hopefully we can adjust that, and we can, okay. So here's the buff rump. And, oh, it's going to stop on the fringe. So a little bit too much adjustment right there. You got to kind of have to figure that one out, because if it's such a slope, a steep slope, you probably don't have to adjust the full amount for that shot. Alan, you may be on to something, but I wouldn't count your chickens yet. Brian Benton, the buff rump. I don't remember who exactly it was, but it might have been RJ. I think instead of saying rough bump, he accidentally said buff rump one time, so it kind of stuck, and we all kind of kid and say it. It might have been someone else, but I think it was RJ that accidentally said it first. But I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong. It's just a way to have a little bit of fun. But whenever you hear someone say buff rump, they mean rough bump, which is a shot that you take where you hit the ball in the rough with enough topspin to kind of shoot it out. I was probably 0.1 or 0.2 off on that adjustment for the bar, for the adjustment, and if I hadn't adjusted incorrectly, it would have gone up a lot closer to the hole. So for this hole right here, playing it with the big dog, it's going to be a very tough shot to make. We're going to play it as far back as we can, and we're going to put some backspin on this shot. All the backspin we have. I like to play it to the left side of this little fairway, if that's what you call it, a fairway. With the 6 mile-an-hour wind, that's going to be kind of tough. We're going to try our best though. We're going to do a 2.5 ring adjustment here, and hopefully we can get it. And we hit it great left, so that's probably going to hit the rough. No, we're going to be okay. But we will probably not stay on the green. Nope, we're going to roll off. This is going to be a very, very tough par 3 to stick on the green if you're playing it with low-level rookie clubs for sure. Even people with fairly decent clubs in the pro are probably going to have a tough time. You do want to try to land it a little bit farther back in that neck, and with a good amount of backspin. Probably with the tailwind, probably at least 3 bars of backspin. With any kind of a side wind, 2 bars. It's definitely going to get tough. It will be easier for those people who can take maybe a shot to the green with one of their drivers. But nobody in the lower levels or mid levels of rookie should be able to do that, and probably will be able to do that. Clint says he tried to buff, but you need a lot of topspin to actually get it up. Then it goes to the second hop, like behind the hole, to get it. Oh, look at that! A nice 4-5 platinum chest. That's nice. So let's see. Let's look at the chat here. The backboard shot with the previous par 4. Yeah, it's funny how we were talking about Golf Rival and hitting the ball off the edge there, and then this tournament comes along and we can do the same thing here. But yeah. Interesting shot to take. See if we get anything good here. Oh, we got some down in ones. Woohoo! And some more fireflies. And a marlin ball. That's actually good for me here. David Austin says, go check out Spencer Hamilton's stream today for Tour 10. Yeah, he's some Tour 10. Definitely be a good idea to watch that if you're going to play in the expert. I don't know how much Tour 10 is going to help you out if you're playing in the pro. You know, the wins are probably going to be a lot different. Definitely good to, you know, scout out the holes and see. What's up, Greg K? How's it going tonight? Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of overpowering on this shot. And hope we're going to get some tailwind. Definitely want to make sure you bring a wood with some power to it on this hole. As far as the rookies go, most likely going to be Big Dog. You can go to that right side if you're playing in the upper divisions. You know, especially if that second shot gives you a good tailwind. Possibly an upper level Guardian shot to the green with some backspin was a shot that you know, I've seen some people take. What's up, Santos? How's it going? From the Dominican Republic. That's cool. Well, prayers for you and your family on your trip, Santos. Alright, so here we go. We got another headwind here. Not very kind. Most likely not going to see these kind of winds as far as, you know, tournament play goes. So we're going to do that right there, and we're going to put a little bit of curl. And graded that one to the right. Hopefully that's going to still be okay. I think we'll be okay. Stop, stop, stop. Nope, just barely rolled into the rough. From there, you know, if it hadn't rolled into the rough, you have a pretty, you know, simple chip to the green. Even with those two headwinds we received in our low-level clubs, you know, you're in a moderate spot to make a chip in for an eagle. So definitely, you know, keep. You're definitely going to have a much easier chance to get, you know, towards the green for that third shot. No problem, Jeremiah. Thank you for stopping by. What's up, RJ? How's it going tonight? Let's see if we can hit a perfect here. Nope. No problem, Blue Dog. I've always wondered, when there is lag to a stream, if you go back and watch it later, is there lag still on the rebroadcast, or is that gone? I've always wondered that, and just never gone and checked that. What's up, Heidi? How's it going tonight? I don't know. Some nights are worse than others when it comes to lag. Tonight seems to be a pretty crappy night for me. What's up, Sylvan? How's it going? You say morning, so that means you are. Where are you from, Sylvan? So, okay, so if it lags during the stream, it doesn't lag in par 3 here. We're going to get this one again. So let's see if we can improve, you know, on the green with good clubs. So if you can get the ball to stay on the green with really crappy clubs, then definitely you're doing something good. Okay, cool, Sylvan. If this is the first time to be on the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Automatically, magically disappears. So definitely keep that in mind if you are someone that does want to watch this Tour 5 footage, but you just, can't watch it with the lag. I totally understand. We did hit it perfect, so that's good. And it looks like it's coming in fairly decent. We might get this one to stick. We might get the ace. Ooh, that was close. As close as I was to getting that ace. Except the fact that the ball is probably going to roll off the back edge. That right there was a really good shot. What's up, Randy? How's it going tonight? Greg says James needs to take me to Walmart. I don't know if the Walmart here in my town will even have very good internet connection. It might be a Columbus, Mississippi thing. So Santos, are you down there on vacation? Do you have family down there? What's the scoop? Are you just down there hanging out, in the crystal clear waters of the Dominican, or are you actually down there visiting folk? No problem, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Don't blame you at all. Wish I could say it wasn't lagging, but it is. I can see it on my screen too. And a perfect hit right there. Why is that, James? Do you know why that is? So my opponent went to the right side. I would suggest playing this hole going to the left side. It's going to be a much easier second shot to the hole, going to the left side. We are going to switch here to going to the Quasar ball here for this one. Go into the bunker, or I mean into the rough, to the left. So I'm okay with hitting it to the right like that. Bounce. It's going to bounce off the edge. There it goes. Off the cliff it goes, and that's going to be set up right there. Of the ability to try to stop the ball with that rough. So to the right side, the angle to the green is very good and productive. It's also a blind shot, and here, the big dog buff rump. Full back and right spin. Okay, so like that. 3.7 is going to be right about 1.5 rings. Hit that one perfect. So this one should be good. And there you have it. That's the rough bump for hole number 1. You know, with the big dog, you know, it's a little bit tougher to get that exact shot just with the ball guide, just because the ball guide is kind of crappy. But you can use a better ball power-wise, or you can try to get a little bit farther down the fairway on your initial drive. But I definitely think the me in my honor. No problem, Alan. Hope you have a good night tonight. It's got to be like, what, 3 in the morning for you? So go to bed. Can watch this with no lag once the video is over. So we're just going to keep playing. I know the lag's bad. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it at this point, but keep putting out some content here, and hopefully you all come back and watch it a little bit later. Because definitely we're getting some good holes, and you know, I think we're definitely making some shots here and showing you all some of the ways to play these brand new holes. And hole number 4. Currently bank it off the back wall, the back cliff. Or you could go with the rough bump if you do have a club with enough topspin. You probably need about 4 to 5 bars of topspin to make a legitimate try at this hole. And you're most likely not going to see headwind on this drive. We're most likely most likely see some sort of a tailwind. We're going to go with the navigator here. Full top. With this. Yep. There we go. Good shot right there with that headwind. All right, Santos. Have a good night, dude. Greg K says whoever I got for internet provider would dump them. I would definitely do that, Greg K, but they're like the only internet provider in the area. When you don't live in a very large city, you know, sometimes you don't have, you know, a lot of choices. It's okay for the playback. So I'm just going to keep on talking like everything's okay, so that when you all do hopefully come back and watch it later, you know, you can actually, you know, learn a few things. So we're going to try this rough bump again here. So we're just going to do this shot here this time. Um, 2.6 rings. And that ball's going to sit right there behind the hole. So, you know, make sure that second hop is lined up behind the hole, actually. You know, and you can make a little adjustments to that from there. You know, it's pretty accurate shot to take, and it's pretty true to the ball guide's path. Sorry about the lag there, Mark. Hopefully you can go back and watch it a little bit later. Have a good night. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just putt this one in. Get the birdie. Definitely a tough eagle hole, but definitely a hole that you want to make sure you get the birdie on. Maybe we will try to do a lunchtime stream tomorrow. I'll play some more Tour 5. Maybe by then the lag will be a little bit better at my workplace. What's up, Lauren? How's it going? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I encourage you to do so, because you can go back and watch this video after it is completed and not have to deal with the lag. Hopefully without lag interrupting like every other, you know, idea and thought. So we're going to keep playing some Tour 5 here. Good advice, James. James, did you stream at all today, James? Alright, Kimberly, it's your turn. Hopefully she takes her shot here. We seem to get this hole quite a bit so far today. Alright, so what we're going to do here is basically the same machine we've been doing. We do have a little bit higher of a wind this time. So we're going to go back to our quasar ball here. We're going to put some curl on it here. Yeah, Lauren, same thing here. Some nights it's good, some nights it's just downright real bad. But I don't know. I have to look in. I don't think there are any other type of providers in my area. The only thing I can do is kind of try to upgrade my plan, which is like $10 a month extra. So $10 or $15 an month extra, which is not really something I have to spend right now, but as well as play on it, and it does kind of somewhat lag the phone to a certain degree during playing. So it could be several different factors that are involved. It also could be YouTube. YouTube could be having some issues as well. Zachary says he made eagle in this hole. Sweet, Zach. Very nice. Definitely, it's definitely a hole that is. Try to play it with some curl. And that one right there might be in the rough. Yep, afraid so. It's if you're playing with lower level rookie clubs, you're gonna have to try to take some either full overpower or try to cut off the little edge of that rough right there to bounce. But no matter what you do, you should still be in a position to get to the green on your. Too busy losing your trophies. Uh-oh. What you been playing in Tour 10, James? Scott F, thank you very much. $9.99 donation. Here's at least 1 month from Scott F. Thank you very much. Let's give Scott some love in the chat. I appreciate it, my friend. I will definitely have to look into that tomorrow. All kinds of issues with lag on his stream as well, and that was when he had a cheap computer. So if you have a machine that can't handle streaming and the game at the same time, you're probably going to have some lag issues. So I'm not 100% sold that it is the internet, but it could be. I think, like I said, I think it's a combination of many things. But hopefully, we're able to get that laptop here soon, and at least be able to get rid of one of the reasons it could be. Fun and James says tried for the 3900 and got 3300. Oh no, that must mean you ran into some pretty good players in Tour 10. It's probably not the best time to try to accumulate trophies in Tour 10, because at this point you have everybody playing there. Especially if you have higher level ratings, you're going to run into a lot of really stiff competition. What's up, KJ? Says sorry I'm late. Yeah, you're late, but been a lot of lag in the stream, so if you're experiencing a lot of lag and you do decide to leave, I don't blame you. Got this hole here, Billy Goat Bluff to the left here. Yeah, KJ, we are working our way towards that. Right now, we're working our way towards a laptop computer. And once we do that, then you know, we can start you know, working more on the connection and hopefully a camera and a microphone down the line. But you know, you got to start at the beginning, and you got to have a laptop to fully really, you know, get that OBS running. I also want the laptop to be able to store the holes that I play. You know, I can get alright, so for this shot right here, this is a crazy shot. We're gonna play it. I wanted to try to play the rough bump, but we're not gonna do that. Per hour. Oh, I don't know what happened there. That's for sure. Yeah, Zachary, definitely a tough shootout right here. Well, James, hopefully you can get yourself in a groove and gain those back. We're going to play a few more holes, and then I'm not going to try to play friendlies tonight just because you have better clubs. Definitely, if you've got you know, some clubs with some backspin, you could try to backspin it off that right fairway towards the hole with some curl. I'm gonna say we're looking at upwards of 50. I've had some shots that were terrible with the 50%. So, you know, as far as, you know, consistency goes, I can't say, you know, that 50%, 100% for sure is going to work. All right, so this hole right here, we got this one again, full top and full right. Stay along the right edge of the left fairway. The ball will ricochet off that cliff. And we're going to see the ricochet here. It should hit the fairway and then bounce off the cliff. Boop, there it goes. And down the fairway it goes. So there we go. From there we're going to have a fairly easy shot at the rough bump. Go right. Ugh. Not in a rookie. I thought you left, Clint. I thought you were going to watch this later. Alright, so we're going to go with the rough bump here. We are at min. 6.1 with min big dog. It's about 1.8 rings. Now this is a much kinder wind right here. This is a side wind. Perfect wind for the rough bump. And we did hit it great. So we're going to be left of the hole. Almost got it. Thought we were going to be left of the hole. But we'll take it right there. Pretty good attempt there at the eagle. I don't know if James was joking around when he said go to the right, or if he's talking about the previous par 3 that we just played. Not sure. I definitely wouldn't suggest going right on this par 4 in the rookie, though. And we're actually going to miss this shot right here just to force a playoff. And I don't know if there's just nobody in here chatting or I lost the chat. I couldn't. Alright, so we'll make this putt here now and go to playoff. The way I like to play this par 3, we'll see where my opponent's going to play it here first. You know, they got all those little islands, you know, below the hole. Definitely would not suggest playing your shot off any of those islands. As you see, they're curved like domes. That means there are no flat spots on them, and that means the ball is going to have a weird bounce no matter where it hits. What you want to do is you want to try to find the flattest spot you can find for this shot. And to me, that is going to be kind of up here at the front edge of the fairway around the green. So right about in here, you know, full back, full right. You know, I don't have much of that with the big dog. And we're going to have to put some curl on this one as well. So pretty much a set. Okay, and we're going to put a little bit of curl. And hit that one perfect. That was more of a mid/min adjustment on that shot. So definitely make sure you do look at the correct area on your wind chart when you are trying to find out how much to adjust for rings. The big dog at 7 miles per hour was, the mid was 2.4 rings and the min was down that shot with a big dog. If you have maybe a Viper or something like that you can use, definitely may be a little bit better of a choice to use on that hole. Oh, we don't want Tour 6, Tour 5. So definitely keep that in consideration when you are playing that hole. And this is the first time a place to come hang out and ask questions. We try to keep it non-drama and non-judgment free, which means, you know, there's no dumb questions. If you know how to play the game, you just want to kind we just kind of try to make it kind of like more of a family atmosphere type of no problem, Jonathan. You may be late, but we've been experiencing some pretty heavy-duty lag tonight. So there have been a lot of people who are, who left the stream are going to come back and watch it later. Once the stream is over, apparently you can rewatch it without the lag. That's what I've been told. So hopefully that's happening. On this shot. And we're going to go one ring of adjustment here for this 2.4 wind. Hit it. Really slow down the ball path. But as far as it goes, this hole right here, your second shot is a crazy second shot no matter where you're going to end up. So unless you have, upper level clubs or you're using a Titan ball, you're going to be laying up no matter what. It's a bad night for streaming, having some bad lag. So if you got to leave, that's fine. You can come. So here we go. Let's see what we can do here. 5.1 miles per hour. I'll look at my wind chart here. 5.1 is basically and hit that one great to the right again. But we're going to be okay. The curl. That sucks. It's bad when you have to type in the chat so people can hear what you said because the lag's been so bad. Alright, so straightening it out. 2 bars of backspin. Wind with the skewer. It's probably about a mid-range. So pull the edge of our take shot to about 1.3 and then move it forward. Oh. This is practice, so no biggie. What's up, Ray? How's it going? What's up, United Prodigy? Yeah, crappy connection tonight, buddy. Wish there was something I could do about it. I think we're just going to play a couple more holes here tonight and then call it the night just because the lag issues here. I was hoping to get some content out here. I do have, so we're going high. So we're going to do 7.8, so 1.7 adjustment here. thinking very clearly right now. I've got my mind's on this lag issue. I definitely don't blame anyone for leaving with this amount of lag, for sure. But it looks like we're going to get to play another play. Alright, so we got this hole again. Let's see if we can stop it on the green this time. So I like that. About mid on this adjustment is what we're going to do. And we hit it perfect. It's coming in good. Nope, it's going to fall off to the edge. But to maintain the green. We almost did last time. We almost got the ace. But we did roll off the back edge. And we rolled off the edge again this time. You know, you really got to have a club with some backspin if you're going to try to stop the ball on the screen. There's not very much of a surface on the screen where it's not slanted left. Hopefully we can get through this and y'all can watch it later. So I'm going to play one more hole and then we're going to turn it off for the night. The internet hates me. But hopefully if it's not, we blame James. All right. Up to the edge of the rough. All right, so let's see if we can do the rough bump here one more time. I'm gonna try this rough bump again. So 2.4. And go to golfclashnotebook.io. You can get a picture of all the holes.